So let's take a look at citing a website article. So, as a reminder, this would not be something that you find in one of the library databases, but rather something that you do a Google search for. So, for instance, I'm on BBC and I found this article called Ruth Bader Ginsburg Obituary of the Supreme Court Justice that I would like to cite. So, when I go back into my sources for my SGP project, I'm going to click New Source and I have to figure out first where I found it from. So that's easy. It's a website. Now, what actually is it on the website? There's a lot of different options. So depending on what you find, it could be a variety of these. Most typically, though, you're going to be safest choosing web page because that's the specific page of the website you're on. So when I click web page, it takes me to this form, and I do have to try and fill out as many of the options as I can. So the first thing it asks you for is the URL, which is always very easily found at the top of the screen. As you scroll down, you're going to see date of publication. Sometimes they won't give you a date of publication, especially if it's not really a news article. So if you can't find a full date, at least find the most recent year that the website was published. So when I scroll down a little, I'm going to see the date right here below the title. If it's not below the title, a lot of times it's at the end of the article. So I'll put in my month, day, and year here. And then the next thing you're asked for is when did you last access the web page? So I'm going to click today, and it fills that in with today's date. As I scroll down, I see items for the specific web page. So any contributors, most likely that would be an author. It could be one or multiple people, and you'll have to add more contributors. And you also want to get the title of the actual web page. So when we go back here, this would be the title of the web page, right? The whole website is BBC, but the web page is Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So I'll paste that right here. Noodle Tools gives you a little recommendation warning if they think that you misspelled something or need a different capital. So take a look at that. As far as who wrote this article, if it doesn't tell you at the top, sometimes it will tell you towards the bottom. I can see right here who the reporting was done by. If you don't see anyone, you can leave the author space blank. What I typically do is copy the last name since it's sometimes harder to remember from tab to tab and try and remember the first name so I can type that in. So Holly H, and then I have another role of author, and that would be Jessica L. After that, we're going to scroll down the form a little bit more, and we just have to find the name of the overall website that article is housed on and the publisher of that site. Everything else below that you do not need. There's not typically a lot of information like this on a web page. So the name of the whole website I saw at the top is BBC. You don't want to do bbc.com or copy and paste this link again. It's really just the basic name. So BBC right there. A lot of times the publisher of the website is the same as the actual title of the website. So the publisher is typically found here towards the bottom of the page, right by the copyright symbol where it says 2021 BBC. If you don't see it there, you can always look for any About Us options or who we are, anything to give more info on who actually is the publisher of the site. So I'll add BBC in here and make sure that I filled everything out correctly, and then click to save it. And that is the easy way to cite a website. You'll see the source pop up into Noodle Tools with, again, a little view live web page that will take you back out to the article.